Hello everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy. It is still very rainy here in the desert, which doesn't seem to make sense. I didn't think it rained a lot in the desert, but you know, here we are. Today I'm going to keep doing the main quests. I got a comment on my last video that said I'm really close to getting a chocobo and I'm so excited, so I'm going to do that as soon as possible. I might figure out how to get a retainer today. I know it's not super helpful since I'm kind of low level and not really doing a whole lot right now, but I do want to check it out and just see what it's like. So yeah, that's my plans for today. Hopefully I will not get too sidetracked. I plan on completely doing main quests. Yes. So let's go, and I hope that I do what I said I'm gonna do. I did end up making myself come right to the story area before I logged off last time. Oh geez, what are you? Oh, what a great way to start a battle with things I've never seen before. Thankfully you're low enough level that I'm not worried about you, but... What are you? You're like big lizard things. Alright, well... Oh my gosh, you scared me. Your little footprints. Or the noise you make when you walk. I thought something bad was following me. Oh my gosh, should I jump? Will I die? Well, I didn't die. Hello. Very slay outfit. I love it. Okay, Isambard. I got the corpses, I guess. It is good to see you returned. Were you able to secure the remains of our fallen? With the bodies given back proper to the earth, the souls will find their way across to the other side. You have done a noble deed this day. I thank you. You're welcome. Now then, what of the Amalja? Amalja? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, much less take their quarry unawares. Yes, I did run into them. Ah, so there were Amalja remaining after all. I feared as much. Their part in the lowborn disappearing is all but confirmed, but I sense there is more to this than meets the eye. The occasional Amalja raiding party would not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great, and the questions too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn of another hand in this. Yeah, probably this is a bigger plot. But whose? Countless travelers pass through Drybone every day, and even if it were one among them, how would we best discover who may be implicit in these vanishings? I don't know. What say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves? It may be among them that we find the reasons for these vanishings. 12 forbid it be so. There is a merchant by the name of Ungust, who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. A rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I'd wager he's at the inn, quaffing away the day's earnings. Here, I'll write a note for you to show him, else he's not like to speak to you. Okay. To the inn. Where's the inn? Is this the inn? Hello, Ungust. Well, this is a very dead inn. Not very popular here. Hello. Oh, it's you! You're the bloody adventurer who threatened me back in Ulda. What do you want with me now? I actually need your help. That's so crazy. I met you again. Dear friend, missing people, please help. Yours, Isambard. Folks around here are as wary as they come. They'll turn tail and run if you so much as pass wind nearby. Played them all for fools and coaxed some hard labor out of them, I did. If anything, they're even more timid than before, what with all the disappearances. You can go talk to them yourself if you don't believe me. Okay. I will go talk to the people. I mean, not that I don't necessarily believe you, but you have not made me trust you very much, so let's see. Please, miss, just leave me be. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I wish I could give them something. I've nothing to say but this. They'll take who or whatever's been feeding off us low folk. Yeah, that's true. It's not fair to you guys that this is happening to you. The petrified pauper. What do you want from me? I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me. Why would I kill you? It seemed like you did know something. They do seem as terrified as you say. Just as I told you, wasn't it? The whole lot of them are terrified. There's been talk of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they're simply up and moved on to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying. I guess. I don't know if that's true, but I guess. Welcome back, Willith. Have you learned aught of import? Not really. I see. I suppose I should have expected as much from Ungust. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if they speak freely to their gods, then the clergy may know something of use. Okay, we would know what the common folk speak of to their gods. We've no better place to ask than the church of Saint Adama Landama. It is a small and humble church found to the northwest of here. And so long as you are headed there, might I ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse? Great, I'm just carrying corpses around again. A morbid request, I grant you, but it must be borne to burial, and I trust none more than you to see it done. Seek out a man named Marquess. He tends the graves of the lich yard. He will tell you where the body is to be interred. Great, now I'm carrying bodies around. Can't wait to get a chocobo and just be able to, go so quickly to these new places. I am Marquess, yes. A body? Of course. There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, miss. If you seek a place of burial, then there is an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path and lay him to rest there. Okay. There are more quests inside. I must go see what it's about. Hello, people. What do you need? I know I'm not doing side quests, but I can just do these two, right? I just have to kill some swarms and stuff. That won't take too long, right? You have an umbrella. And a cool chocobo. Wow. You look so pretty. Am I lost? How do I get to wherever I'm supposed to go? Up there? How do I get up there? I think I'm confused. Oh, I should have just gone this way the first time. May they all walk in Thal's realm. What? Missing people? I'm afraid I cannot help you. But maybe Sister Orson can. She has been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. I don't know why, though. Pardon me. You'll find Sister Orson within the church walls. Key? I hear you have done us the service of burying a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Isambard when you next see him. You seek knowledge of missing dry-bone inhabitants. It is true I am closer to the people than any other of the order. I confide in them, and they in me. When they wish to speak to their keeper Thal, I am the medium through which they do. Should I learn anything pertinent, I will be sure to share the information with you. I only wish Marquess would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep. Indeed, it seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offense at his conduct. I must have words with Marquess soon. I've heard Thancred before. I've heard that name. Now where do I go? Whoa. Quite a couple people doing this quest today. Thank you, Willith. A burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you, Willith? Oh, that's Thancred. Who is this? Oh, wait, I'm dumb. It's you, Percy. A pleasure, my dear Isambard. The name is Thancred, and I share a passion with you and our mutual friend here for learning what has become of these missing persons and why. I, too, spoke with Ungust, more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to this notion of the common folk speaking their secrets only to those in service to the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance, abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better to take the pious unawares than she who takes confession, the good Sister Orson herself? Orson, she wouldn't, she couldn't. Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend, and you would be wise to keep an eye on this rose. Still, the Lich-Keeper Marquess, I'd swear to the 12 I'd seen that face before somewhere else. Perhaps you did. I know his name is Thancred, but I think I'm going to call him Percy because he is Percy to me. Okay, I leveled up. Let's continue on with the quest. Sister Orson, it cannot be, though she is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own, and it is not uncommon to see her speaking to the children, but no, it could not be she, could it? I grow weary of these suspicions. I know there is one child in particular that she is fond of. Pray seek out the boy, Willith, and see if you cannot glean something from him about Orkrin's activities. I can't decide on how to say her name. Orkrin, Orson. Okay. Where am I going? All the way up there. To the Golden Bazaar. Now is the time. I wish I had a chocobo. Whoa, what is that? Was that there before? I don't know what that is, but it looks crazy. Is that part of the plot? That looks wild. Okay, we made it. I'm just gonna accept the side quests. I'm not gonna... Okay, if I do them, like, it's not the end of the world, but, you know, I can't help myself. They're just, it's right here. Please help. Sister Orane went out all on her own and she hasn't come back. She always reads to me right here about Thal and the Order and the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it. But what if the monsters outside hurt her? Please find her. Okay. Maybe she's not bad. Maybe she's just mixed up in it, you know? Because, you know, she seems nice. She's reading to the children. Hopefully that's all she's doing with the children. I guess I'll help her. If she turns out to be bad, that would be unfortunate, but... Aha, rotting mage. It's gotta be the old guy, the old weird guy who doesn't like to talk to people. That's what I think. You are the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke with the child? Yes, well, I was able to find his lost trinket. It is a ring given to him by his mother before she passed. I will see it safely back to him. See, that's nice. Hopefully, this has all been a misunderstanding. It's not you, it's that old guy. Alright, I'm just gonna do this side quest by killing these imps just really fast. Just really fast. Sister Orane was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar. Gods forfend. I will secure a room at the inn for her should she require any rest. Searching for the mementos of orphans, and risking her own well-being in the doing no less? Certainly not the dastardly deeds Thancred would have us believe. I'm well glad I reserved that inn room for Sister Orane. It seems she received greater injuries from her attackers than she initially let on. Thankfully, she is expected to make a full recovery. But now, on to the matter at hand. Thancred came looking for you once more. He left word that he will be waiting at the Amalja encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding these disappearances. Me too, because right now, I feel like I haven't seen a single thing about who it is or what I should be doing. I thought I was going to be playing detective like Nancy Drew, but clearly I am not. Have you guys ever read the Nancy Drew books? I read them so much as a kid. I loved those books. I'm trying to like recollect them now because it's just so fun to like read something you read as a kid and like just have it, because I read them all at the library, so it's fun. And I'm taking a class on YA books right now, and so I have to read a lot of books in the similar style to Nancy Drew. So I'm just like, I'm living the dream reading books that I would have loved as a kid that I just never read, so. I wonder if there are any Final Fantasy books. I hope somebody tells me in the comments. Because, you know, a lot of video games have, like, books that they have, like, with them. Like, I know Mass Effect has books, and, like, I know Star Wars is technically, like, movies, but they have video games and they have books. Like, I think it would be fun to read, you know, a cute little Final Fantasy book, learn some extra lore, or hear a new perspective on what's going on, because I really don't even know what's going on, so a book might be helpful. Oh, there you are, Willith. So good of you to come. Indeed, I've heard all about good Sister Orane. Isambard said her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicions about the poor Rose were misplaced. But false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. Whilst following Sister Orane near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Amalja caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but, well, let us say that I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you, dear Willith. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside? Oh, so I'm going to do all the work? I see. Fine. I guess I will. Not that I really want to, but I will. This gotta be what I'm looking for. A leaflet. Alright, let's get out of here. No more fighting than necessary. Well, did anything tickle your fancy? Can my character read? That's a good question. I don't know if I've read anything, as, you know, I don't think she's read. This leaflet. See the wealth of knowledge to the hands of your children. It looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering, though, atrocious, is it not? And these bits about Naldthal seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the order penned this. Pray take this to the inn at Camp Drybone. Let us see what Sister Orane makes of it. Okay, bye. Why am I doing it? We're working together, but it seems like I'm doing all the work. That's okay. That's how every group project goes for me. In college, too, no less. I thought, getting a master's degree that people would be more willing to, put some effort into group work, but I find myself doing way too much work compared to everyone else. Aha. My savior comes again. To what do I owe the honor this day? Read this. What is this? Blasphemous. These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the order. Of that I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the order to deceive the people? Probably. The plot thickens, Willith. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There's no doubt any irony in there somewhere. But I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider how best to handle this. For now, tell Isambard what we have learned here. Yeah, you get to do all the thinking, and I just run around telling everybody all the information. I'm almost positive it's that old guy. I don't think I need you, Thancred. I think I got it figured out. Posing as a priest? To think. These troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Willith. I shall keep my ears and eyes open. I'm afraid I have not seen any unusual activity, nor have any at this camp given me cause to doubt them. But unless we can identify the culprit, and soon more innocents will fall victim. Welcome back. Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. Our suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Willith and me serve like by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. I dare hope that this will yield us the answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I'm next to useless in battle, but I can supply the garments for the disguise. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs, so long as you don't mind the smell and the stains. Gross, but okay. This will serve very well. You have my thanks. Listen, Willith. So as to lay the foundation for our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Isambard has lent us, and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. I can do that. See how we look. We do look like a farmer, kind of. I mean, we're still wearing all our jewelry and stuff, so... And you are? Another refugee by the looks of you. The immortal flames have neither work nor coin for your like. Be gone, and see to it you don't make a nuisance of yourself. That's not very nice. You should be kind. Even if you can't give me a job, you can at least be nice. I preach the teachings of Azima, the warden. Hast thou come to partake of the honey of her wisdom? Azima is the keeper of the sun and goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Open thy heart to this light, needy child, and thou shalt want for naught till the end of days. Okay, well, that's not getting me a job, so... I was about to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, but we don't have any openings. Now get out of here so I can finish my story. Pardon me? What is it? Gods, not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whomsoever you like. Why don't you keep with your own kind by that muddy pond of yours at Drybone? That's certainly not kind. What if I was really just looking for work? This is just... rude. Greetings, good madam. Is there aught I might assist you with? Oh, I don't believe there is. I'm afraid our wares are very expensive. Mayhap you should rejoin your fellows out at the pond north of Sandgate. Okay, well, while it sounded nice, it actually felt very hurtful to me. You have quite a knack for being a nuisance, Willith. The camp is abuzz with talk of newly arrived vagrants. And though we were unable to attract our wayward transgressor, we were able to learn that the poor have a commune by the pond north of Sandgate, to the east of here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place. Rather ideal for spiriting away hapless souls. Let us go there and wait for the kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you'll need to remain in disguise. I can do that. Grid, you finally put on a disguise. A fine evening for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? Let's do it. You look absolutely smashing, Willith. Positively dressed for deception. All that's left then is to wait for our quarry to appear. Yep. It's that guy. Oh, you poor unfortunate souls. This is no way for men to live, no way at all. Who are you? What do you want? Be at ease, child, for I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the order of Naldthal, and I come to offer you succor. That is the guy! These leaflet bears the teaching of Nald. Trust them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury. It's Ungust. I didn't guess that at all. A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of this atrocious performance, you would have made a god's awful murmur, Ungust. What? How did you know? You tricked me. Please don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people. Is that so? Do continue. Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there, if not born. Some moons ago, the Amalji raids began. They would appear sudden as a sandstorm and plunder the pillage at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them, few as they were. Everyone lived in fear. Sketch all of mine. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people, so I posed as the priest to lure in the vulnerable and give them over to the Amalji. I didn't have a choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence. You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you are not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your own people? Speak. The was good. What did you say? The coin was good, I said. I can sell mole meat for a score of lifetimes and not see even a fraction of what the Amalji pay me. You sacrificed innocence so you could line your own pockets? Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess in the world's end, then blame yourselves or the gods. What do you mean? Well, not you again. Surprise. Were you the one leaking the Immortal Flame's patrol routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out. No, I know nothing about that, I swear it. At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves your mouth. But no matter. There will be time enough to learn the truth. It's your fault, Ungust. Willith, be a dear and take the word of these developments to Menphilia, would you? Of course. I shall prize everything I can out of this filth. The abductees are still somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. That was crazy. Okay, well, I'm gonna put on my regular clothes now. Welcome back, Willith. I'm pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along. I see. You've done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but the Amalji know the answer. Suffice it to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. If we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready to fight for our cause. That you might take to the field suitably prepared, I would have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Muddamix Bubblypots, and he is a scholar of no small repute. Muddamix is renowned... Oh my gosh, what happened to me? Renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to Eorzea. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to Muddamix and his students, it has now been disseminated to the great benefit of all the realm. It would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Muddamix and bid him use it to demonstrate his craft to you. Muddamix is ever to be found at his camp in central Thanalin, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke, and the way will become clear. Sounds good. But I'm gonna do that next time. I've been playing for a really long time, because I definitely was not doing side quests when I said I wasn't going to. I definitely did not do that. Right? You believe me? You shouldn't, because I totally did. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I can't believe we somewhat solved the mystery, and it wasn't who I expected. I really thought it was that other old priest guy. But I hope you enjoyed, and next time, I guess we're gonna keep solving the Amalji mystery? I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time where we'll get a retainer. I know I said I was going to do it this time, but I forgot, so we'll do it next time. I will see you in the next episode.